Howdy everybody, welcome back to the channel. Good to see each and every one of you. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by, welcome. If you're digging what you hear, what you see, feel free to click that subscribe button. Lots of cool stuff going on this channel. Business aside, today guys, we're going to do the Walrus Audio Aegis, which is an overdrive pedal that has 5 different gain structures built in. So what's pretty rad about this is me as a player, I am not a high gain guy at all. So I don't think I have any pedals that are like super high gainy. That I just don't play that type of music, so I don't really need it. But the first time I plugged this in and I ran the high gain settings, which are on the kind of higher end here, so like 4 and 5, actually 3, 4, and 5. But I was not like, it wasn't like it was too much gain for me. Like it still felt nice and tight and compressed and saturated and musical. But for a player like me who doesn't do that often, to have this in my arsenal is killer. Because if I do need to do something, whether it's I'm recording more music for film and TV and I need something that's higher gain or whatever, this thing does it like so easily. And it's so tweakable too in terms of like the EQ, the bass, and the treble. And the dry knob is great where you can roll in the guitar's natural sound with the gain. So lots of options. So we just got volume, dry, gain, bass, mode, and treble. First mode is going to be like a kind of like a low gain silicon, compressed. What is it? They say compressed and smooth, but it's a soft clipping circuit. And low gain mode 2 is an LED soft clipping. So that's going to be more push and open and sparkly on the top. The third gain setting is symmetrical silicon soft clipping, but there's an increased saturation and tightness to the tone. Fourth is high gain mode with symmetrical LED soft clipping, saturized, punchy, and big. And the high gain mode is going to be symmetrical silicon hard clipping, heavy compression, thick and chewy, which is how we like it, right? Thick and chewy. And the other thing I'll say real quick is, guys, if you've never bought a pedal through Walrus, Walrus's packaging is super fun. So obviously you open it up, they got their cool Walrus or die right here. And then you open it up, you got the fun little Walrus bag for your pedal, so it has a little home. And I got a pick in here. There is a warranty registration card, a sticker, product catalog. And I don't know if this is something new they're doing, but this was super fun. They send you the picture of one of their employees, and they wrote, "Mark, do cool stuff. Love Walrus." So, thank you, Walrus. Super cool. Always, anytime something shows up from them, it's always packaged so nicely. It's great. So, anyway, let's dive right in. Strat is going through the 2-rock right here. It's got a 57 on it, per usual. That's what I always do, just 157 on the cabinet, as natural as we can possibly get. Here's the clean tone. So pretty clean. We're going to let the pedal do most of the work here. So even if I dig in on the bridge pickup, it breaks up a little bit. But for the most part, it's real clean. Okay, cool. So we got everything. Let's put everything at noon. Dry, I'll put it at noon. Keep the mode. I'll keep the treble up just a little bit. So here we go. Here's the first setting. This is the soft clipping, low gain silicon. already, for me, man, that is like classic rock central. That's plenty gain for me already. So let's just go up from here. All right, so let's go to the next setting. I'm gonna give you a little of 1 and then go right to 2 so you can hear the difference. Stay on the neck pickup right now. Cool. Sounds great. All right, let's go to the third setting. Now this is going to be where the high gain mode creeps in, and this is symmetrical silicon soft clipping, so there should be more saturation and tightness. So let's in this one I'm going to mess a little bit with the gain, and I'm going to mess with the EQ. It's kind of nice in that setting. The bass doesn't get in the way when you crank it up like that at all. It's kind of cool. All right, I'm going to bring up the dry a little bit in this one so we can hear how much that dry signal comes through when it's a little bit heavier gain. That's cool. I like it a lot. All right, let's go to the next setting. This next one is going to be the LED soft clipping. Saturated, punchy, and big is how they describe it. Here we go. All right, we're on 4. All right, yeah, here we go. It's a really musical overdrive pedal. It really, it does the thing. It does that thing that's like, it makes you feel comfortable playing. And when you play, like in the room, when I'm playing, I can feel like I'm having like a conversation almost. It's kind of weird, but a conversation with the pedal in terms of like, it's giving me back kind of what I'm trying to hear ahead of when I'm playing almost, if that makes any sense. It doesn't probably, but you know, in my mind it does. Really nice, almost amp-like in the way that it's, you know, touch responsive. All right, I'm gunning it now. I'm gonna go straight for the gain, right to the jugular. Here we go. that feels really, really good. That's my favorite setting so far because it seems like it really kind of plays well with the way I'm attacking the note and what's coming out of these pickups. Here, I'm going to switch. Let's go to the last one. This one is going to be, and yes, I am reading, folks. It's helpful to have these manuals. High gain mode with symmetrical clipping, hard clipping, compression, heavy compression, thick and chewy. Let's be the judge of that. That's so good. All right, really quick, let's go to some humbuckers just to see how that handles this heavy gain. I know there is a note in the manual about using humbuckers and how, you know, using the EQ on this pedal can really help with the darkness that the humbuckers bring out. So, all right, here we go. It worked perfectly. You probably heard as soon as I pulled that treble knob up, man, it really came to life. Let's go all the way back to the lowest gain setting. I mean, what more could you ask for in a pedal? There's 5 different stages of gain. It is EQ tweakable. I I mean, just let's drop the treble all the way down just so you can see how much of a difference this treble knob makes on here. It's awesome. I really like this a lot. You know, how many overdrive pedals are on the market right now? There's a lot. It's like option paralysis. But like, if you are a player like me, where you don't need a lot of high gain pedals, maybe you only need one to do a job, this thing does that really, really well. I mean, when you heard I put it in drop D on that Strat, and I could have been rocking out in a stoner rock dad band all day long. So that thing is a great find if you are looking for stackable stuff too. I stacked a fuzz into this, and it was glorious because of the tweakability with the EQ and everything. I was able to get everything at Unity and get the fuzz. The fuzz was in front, and the fuzz was pushing into this, and this thing cleaned it up really nicely. Like, there's that whole Doyle Bramhall ideology of using overdrive pedals after fuzzes to kind of smooth things out. Sometimes you want it to be gnarly and huge and gross, and that's part of the game. But like, sometimes you want it to be like that Eric Johnson-y singy type thing. So I had a fuzz face kind of going into this, and man, it did that violin-y, beautiful Eric Johnson-y tone thing. And it's tweakable, so if I wanted to get it, you know, dirtier or gnarlier, I did that too. But this thing took it really well. So stacking with this is also an option. Check it out. Walrus is amazing. They're wonderful people. If nothing else, buy their stuff because they're just an amazing crew of people. But tone machines, man. The 385, I love the 385s. Killer, the Kangra, the ones that I've had so far, and it's amazing. Walrus knocks it out of the park every time. Great stuff, great people. Check them out. Everybody, thank you for stopping by and watching this. I'm sorry for another long video. I get carried away. I have fun playing music. That's why we buy these things, right? To have some fun. So anyway, take care of yourself. Take care of each other, and I'll see you next time.